All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I hope I can give you a quick video this time, right? We're gonna do one. It's called "Truths About Women Behavior That They Will Never Admit to." So let's go ahead and jump in, right? Like always,
Every lunch for the
and let's
past
see
two
where
months,
it
I've been
leads
eating
us.
Huel instant milk cups, and it's changed the game for me.
Oh
It's
yeah,
as easy as instant ramen, but much tastier.
much
Plus, it
much
has all.
shittier. So let's
Ladies,
continue.
be realistic. Do you know a woman who's ever done that? Accepted gifts from one man, gone on a date with a man and not had sex with him, and then gone off and had sex with some other guy? Be realistic. How offensive is what I'm saying if you know it to be true?
For a long time, I kind of did not.
It's damn true. Well, I've been victim of some of these gifts, right? It sounds so bad, but it's true. You know, I've had a piece of, pre-given chocolate. If you get my drift, that's why I know this is true. But anyways,
That hypergamy was like real.
Really?
Yeah, and then
I managed a strip club. At no point did I ever deny that hypergamy was real.
you managed a strip club and learned not a damn thing. That's amazing to me. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Do you mind providing a definition?
Yes, the way I defined it is a woman choosing to try to get the highest status man she can't get. This is, I know it's really weird to say it like that. A lot of people say a woman trying to get the highest status man she can get. That's not correct. It's the highest status man she can't get. The highest
Correct. Correct. Well, you did learn something. Okay.
status man she can get, she marries. She cheats on that man with the highest status man she can't get. So
Yeah, it's always been that way, and that's what makes it hard. It's that they want what they cannot have. Period. Hands down. But sadly, it works the other way as well. This is one of those where we're both on the same we're on the receiving end, right? Of this sad truth.
So basically, hypergamy is one of these situations. The way it was described to me, and by the way, I wasn't the one who came up with this. It was Sheryl Sandberg from Microsoft. If you guys want to look up the Sheryl Sandberg quote, where she said it tells women to date all different types of men, but in the end, you need to settle down for the nice guy. But in the beginning, you need to date the bad boy. And by the way, men have a similar algorithm. It's not called hypergamy.
I'm gonna fix that for you because while the quote is good, it's a good quote. There's something wrong about it, right? And I'll point it out to the most simplest form, right? They don't settle. You settle. Spoiler alert. Understand that. That is the biggest difference maker of them all. Right there.
But women have an algorithm where they're consistently looking for alpha traits in males. And whenever they're with a male for a certain period of time, then all of a sudden they're going to be like, these traits that you have, they're no longer alpha. Therefore, I'm going to move on to the next guy. And then makes excuses like, oh, I've changed as a person.
Well, I'll be damned.
We're looking for different things now. No, this guy you're with is not alpha anymore. And he's not validating what you want. But we can get into alpha and beta. Alpha, beta is completely contextual. It's not like there's not like a consistent alpha thing.
Yeah, it's just a way of explaining. So this guy, okay, you get it. But let's see where you take it.
I'm alpha when I'm on stage speaking. I'm beta when Tony Robbins is on stage speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll be damned. Today, it's a proud moment. Proud moment because I'm surprised. Again, I never pre-watch these videos. I just straight up react, like, right there, instantly, right there in real time. And this guy is shocking me because he's actually speaking my language. Right? That he said is one of the hardest things you will ever learn. As a matter of fact, that's next level. The thing is, and here's the question, I don't know if he truly understands it, what he just said there. But let me tell you why this is important, right? Because you can indeed, and go back to my example, the man card, right? For those that didn't see it, it's my last video. You have your man card right here. When you're up on stage, you're the man. Right? It goes away. It goes away as soon as you're no longer on that stage. And while, yes, technically, it doesn't make sense because it's like, well, if I am the man and she said I was the man, and everybody else said I was the man, today, why am I not the man tomorrow? Because it goes back to one of the greatest quotes in combat sports, in professional wrestling, any type of damn competition ever. Period. Right? You're only as good as your last match. The greatest quotes ever. Period. Bar none. That's it. It doesn't matter how many matches you are, if you're the damn GOAT or not. You're only as good as your last match. If you can somehow not only understand it, but comprehend it, and as a matter of fact, if that was your code of honor, if you lived by that and understood it and backed it up and lived it as a lifestyle, you be the man. Right? Just the fact that you're trying, you be the man. But anyways, that's a freebie for you. Let's continue, right? Because this guy is surprising me.
I'm alpha when I take you into the nightclub. I'm beta as soon as Steve Aoki gets on stage. It's completely contextual, but like this idea, and like if a woman is offended by this idea, then you're denying evolution. There has to be some mechanism by which women judge men. There's nothing wrong with that. That mechanism by which they judge men is better qualities and better traits for survival versus worse qualities and worse traits for survival. And you must constantly be screening for that, because your survival and the survival of your offspring depends on the man that you mate with. Not in 2022, but in the pre-Pleistocene epoch, 100% it did. And that's what evolution...
Oh, no. It's always been. And it still is. Now, let me go down the damn comments, because now I'm curious. Did anybody get that, right? All right, here we go. I learned this after my first girlfriend in high school. Oh, well, we got a overachiever here. The way they think and feel and love is very capricious and unreliable. What does that mean? They don't think of the same way you think of her. Wait. They don't think of you the same. Oh, yeah. Well, if this is true, and you learned this out of high school, all right? I'm going to give you congratulations, son. You're an overachiever, all right? You're coming out with potential. You have to treat her like a subordinate in business. Yep, correct. Once you stop having feelings for a woman on an emotional level, you'll have better relationships with them. Oh, facts. It's not logical, but it's true. Well, I'll be damned. Sono F. Sirac. Big S. Oh shit, could it be me? Young me from the past. There it is. Space Lucha. Well, no, it couldn't have been me, because I 4 months ago I would have remembered. Anyways, this guy's correct. Right? Look at this. Back in high school. I'm surprised. Where are these guys? Where the hell are these guys? Right? When you need them. Women love incredible conditional and have vanished at any time. Oh, here we go. Another thing that I just said. Didn't I say that? Right? Women love incredibly conditionally and can vanish at any time. Yes. It will be revoked. They can love you literally an hour ago and then hate your sorry ass the next. That's a fact. Anyways, let's see. This one's a long one. The older I get, and the more I open my eyes, what I've been saying, open your eyes, yeah, to the world, the more I lose respect for women. Well, this is where you're wrong. Some of these guys, don't get it, right? And this is what muddies the water. While he is on the right hint here, right? Respect. Only you. There's nothing to do with you respecting her. Because you didn't read this, I guess, right? Also priding this to. But anyways, I'm shocked today, right? Usually everybody's wrong. We got some people that, anyway, if anything, that shows you, right, that what I'm saying is true, right? Men need to understand that you can love a woman, but you must never give her your heart. Yes, now if you understand this, right, because logically this, would not make sense, because it's like, well, wait a minute, how can you love her but not give her your heart? Well, because once you understand, right, what love really is. As a matter of fact, there's 3 types, but again, that's for next level. Haven't really gotten into that. But there's three types of love, right? And there is such a thing of giving her your heart, right? Because your heart, right? You ever heard of passion? Right? Us men need to have passion, right? For other things. If you give her, right, the woman, passion, right? Yes, you also love her, but your passion, right? She, in turn, spoiler alert, where the hell did I leave it? Stops, loses respect for you. Well, in this case, yeah, for you, not the woman, but for you. You see, the answers are all around us. They're right there. But you just got to connect the dots. What I've been saying all along. But the only way you would even know this, right, what I'm telling you, is knowledge. True knowledge, which I'm here to offer you, right? There it is. That's right. It's all right there, underneath your nose. You can love your woman, but don't give her your heart, or she, right, punishes, right, you, right? It's all over. Anyways, let's finish the video.
And set you up for you have a caveman brain. It's not a 2022 brain. So now, if you know that there is an algorithm that's consistently choosing...
See, that's where he's wrong. Caveman brain and 22 brain cannot work. It's just your caveman brain and that's it. Right? Stick to that. It's easier.
For alpha, beta traits throughout, that's what hypergamy is. For men, same thing. We're just as guilty. The trope about the 45-year-old man who leaves his wife and then marries a secretary, that's the male version of hypergamy, but it's not called hypergamy. You could call it hyperandry. Maybe hyperandry would be the name for it. I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm not saying women are more guilty than men, but you have to admit there must be some mechanism by which each one of the genders chooses the best mate. And for women, the term for that, the Greek term for that is hypergamy. That's
Well, finally, he's on the right path. Yes, there has to be some sort of mechanism. And yes, I call it the code, right? So this guy is finally on the right path. So my work here is done, right? Well, no, not really. I've explained this in real time. And people still don't get it. They refuse to believe it, right? But understanding what he said is 100% correct. There has to be, well, he's talking more of like a theory, right? There has to be some sort of mechanism. I'm telling you, I found the mechanism, and I'm going to tell you all about it. All the secrets, how it works, why it works, how it has to be, how there cannot be any other way, right? That's what I'm here. That's what I offer you. I provide this to you. So, if you want to help me help you, you can subscribe, you can like, comment down below, participate. There ain't no damn shame in participating, right? Because I believe, I'm starting to think that there's a lot of guys out there that, a matter of fact, I got a lot of views. You guys are just not subscribed for some reason, right? Maybe you're a little, ashamed that you might have to see, like a coach video or something. You don't really want people to know, right? But it don't matter. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter, right? To women, and here, spoiler alert, here's another golden nugget. They don't care how you get it, where you get it, right? How you learned it. They care that you get it. Period. That's it. That's what it's all about. Right? That's what it is. Just as long, and understand this, as long as they don't give it to you. That's just one of those little things. It's one of those little cycles, right? Little codes, little law. It's a law. Universal, by the way. It's a law. It has to be that way. Matter of fact, I've done the math. I did the math. Checks out. Trust me. Checks out. Makes sense. Right? Can't work any other way. The equation is there. It's set. Right? It just set. Can't be from them. It just can't. Right? So, take my word for it. Just understand that if you get wise, learned it, learn the code, right? It's a meme out there. Learn the code, right? Learn the game, learn the rules, understand, get better at it, and now you're well on your way to becoming a player. And then when you're a player, you start playing. And long and behold, you're a good player now. Oh shit, now you're a player. Anyways, there you go. But again, harsh truth, more like just truth, right? Just understand that there is a mechanism that they go by. And they'll tell you it's not. There ain't. But it is. Right? And there is nothing you or they can do about it. This game is going to continue. It's not going to stop. It ain't going to stop. You ain't going to stop it. Right? Because that's not the point. Matter of fact, the point of the actual, I'll even say this. The point of the mechanism and the code and all this stuff is literally to get you to man up. That's it. Couldn't have said it any easier than that. But there you go. I'll see you on the next. Oh yeah, subscribe, right? Like, share. Eventually, this will grow, and I'm going to take you to things that are even beyond. There's more, way more. Promise you that, dude. I'm not saying that it's going to get harder, just a little bit more complicated, but you'll be ready, right, and set, and you're going to want to learn this. Trust me. It fixes a lot more things than just little relationships here and there. It fixes literally your life, right, and everything you call life, right? Your problems solved, right? And you'll be happy, right? Content. No, not content, but happy, right? And then you go on to the next challenge, and there you go, right? Build yourself up. Become the man you were meant to be. So there you go. I'll see you on the next man's point of view.